Hey everyone, it's Mr. Greg. Welcome to tonight's Elevate Virtual Live. I'm excited that y'all are joining us, and I'm really excited to have my good friend, Mr. J, joining me. Hey, Mr. J, how are you?
Hey, how you doing, Mr. Greg, man? I'm glad to be here today.
Well, we are so glad that you're here. We're glad that everybody is joining us tonight. We are going to have a blast tonight talking all about the classroom and about transitions and teaching, all the things. I can't wait for y'all to get to know Mr. J. He is amazing, and we're so lucky to have him at Elevate. So, y'all, we also have 3 giveaways tonight. We are giving away a free ticket to Elevate Virtual. We are giving away a $25 gift card to the TKS store and a premium teacher planner from Berto & Co. by TKS. So all you need to do to enter tonight's giveaways are hit the share button and join us in the comments. The more you share, the more you comment, the more chances you have to win one of our prizes tonight. And we can't get started without saying thank you to all of the teachers, because it is Teacher Appreciation Week and Teacher Appreciation Day. And so we are just incredibly thankful for all of you, amazing educators, and for all the amazing work that you're doing every single day in your classroom. So from the bottom of our hearts, thank you for all that you do every day. And we just appreciate you. And we're so glad that you are here and joining us. And so we're going to have a lot of fun tonight. Mr. J is pumped. So Jeremy, introduce yourself. Tell everybody a little bit about you, who you are, all the things.
All right, everybody. This is your kid's favorite pre-K teacher, Mr. J. I've been teaching pre-K now for 11 years. I'm originally from Alabama. Um, I live and have been living and teaching in Atlanta, Georgia now for 11 years. I love what I do. I love meeting the needs of the little ones. I always say that you can always find a male teacher inside of, middle school or maybe even high school, but it's really hard to kind of find, a male teacher inside of ECE. So I take pride in what I do, and being inside of the classroom as a male educator. Um, I've been able to teach in a lot of diverse areas, so I've been able to migrate and learn a little bit more about different cultures and things that you can celebrate and things like that. I also have been through a lot of training since I've been out here in Atlanta, Georgia as well, that has equipped me enough to meet the needs of my students and the parents. Because there's a lot of parents that come in and need a lot of help and assistance too on how to basically take care of their kids and meet the needs of them while they're at home, especially during tantrum. I specialize in challenging behavior. So I also, kind of travel the world and be a teacher consultant on giving out good resources and skills on how to meet kids where they are. I love having fun. I love being engaging in the classroom. No matter what curriculum you have, Mr. J is going to find a way to have some fun. We're going to dance. We're going to sing. But one thing we're going to do, we're going to always be learning, okay? So that's just a little bit about me. I love like I said, I love being a ECE educator. I love teaching pre-K. It's one of the best gift God has ever given me. Before this, I was a club promoter, but that's another story for another day. Well, let y'all see them dance moves once y'all get signed
Right.
up for this good training. Y'all gonna see these dance moves that I learned back in the days. So just go ahead and tune in to what we're going to be talking about tonight. We're going to be giving out giveaways. I'm going to be dropping some good gems, not too much, but enough for you to get on, come on and start watch this transitioning virtual conference that we're going to be having. I also
Love
want
it.
to say happy teacher appreciation to all the educators out there, including myself and you too, Mr. Greg.
Thank you. Thank you. Well, listen, the club promoter, that will be a different Facebook Live, okay? We'll get into that on a different Facebook Live. I
Yeah,
love that
yep,
about you.
yep.
Well, and I love you, you said something that I want to address, and it's being a male in early childhood. There was the last time I looked at statistics, it was 1 to 2% of all kindergarten teachers were male. And I know that's probably even lower for pre-K. And so
Yes, it's
just
probably
to
zero
have
point five
other
percent.
just to other males in early childhood is phenomenal, because we know how needed that is for our students. We know how much um, of a need that is. And so anytime I get to talk to other male early childhood educators, it really lifts me up, because there's so few of us. We're such a
Yeah,
special rare breed. And I
yeah.
love that you love what you do, and I love that you exude that, and anybody who ever talks to you will know instantly that you love teaching and you love being in that classroom, and it just shows. And that's what makes you such a great educator and such a great part of Elevate.
Yeah, yeah, great, and a lot of that love come from and that passion come from because I also dealt with my own personal experience with my own brother, which was my oldest brother who suffered from Down syndrome, um, growing up and had fluid, and he was born with a hole in his heart. So a lot of deficiencies he had taught me how to have that patience for these pre-cares. I didn't know back then that I know now, but God was already placing me up to become the educator that I am. I always tell people we always have a plan for ourselves, but we never know that God always got bigger plans for us. So I'm in this classroom with these kids because God guided me there. I lost my brother back in 2011. It was a lot of pain for me. But during the time that I did spend with him, it taught, like I said, it taught me how to have patience with him. He had a speech delay, so it taught me how to be vulnerable and be able to get down on his level to want to be willing. If we don't understand nothing as educators and just as human, we have to sometimes just be willing to want to help and want to adapt to changes when someone else is different. And because he was so close to me as my brother, the love that I want to share to him and the things I wanted to teach him was so strong. So when I became an educator, I started asking myself, I started seeing them same little kids give me that same hug that my brother used to give me, and I asked myself, do I just take care of the ones that just give me the hugs, the one I like that got the clean shoes, or do I take care of all of the ones that, even ones with the disabilities, with the with the superpowers? Do I want to take care of them too? And yes, I want to take care of them more because they hit home a little bit more with me when it comes and relate to my brother. So it's like, okay, just be who you are and give these kids the same love that you would give your brother in this midst in this time. So that would kind of form me and made me so passionate about what I do. I feel like he's kind of living through me as I'm in this classroom, and I love it, man. Like I said, I have a passion for it. Because I grew to love it. I had great educators and a great assistant teacher who kind of showed me what it meant to be a great educator. And like you say all the time, we educators, we can't just be picked for this. You got to have a passion for this because you're not going to get paid a lot of money.
Right.
People not going to give you a lot of praise for you being on. We don't get no praise for being educators. If anything, they like, oh, who is that? Why that man in
Right.
that classroom?
Right.
So when you do this, you got to do it with an open heart, but you got to always do it for the passion, and you got to understand your why. Because if not, it'll run you out of that classroom because of the precision of everybody else. So,
Right.
like I said, man, a lot of this passion just come from early experience of just experiencing what it feel like to be left out. I saw my brother go through that. I saw other kids treat my brother different because he looked it different. So that made me want to meet the needs of every child, Mr. Greg.
Well, listen, I love that. And I love that you're sharing that story with us. It's so amazing. And I I've learned so much from watching your sessions, from hearing your story. And so I can't wait for you to share with everyone else at Elevate Virtual. You're going to be talking to us. And I know you are good at this because you love to move and you love to dance. And so you're going to be talking about transitions. And so this is something I think that we all need more ideas, more resources for transitions. It can be chaos. It can be,
Yeah.
that everything's great and then you have to transition and things fall apart. It can really be hard for kids. So this is going to be such an amazing session that is so needed. So I can't wait to get into this with you, but I want to go ahead and remind everybody, and if you're just joining us, you need to hear this. We are giving away a free ticket to Elevate Virtual, a $25 TKS store gift card, and a premium teacher planner from Berto & Co. by TKS. All you need to do tonight to enter is hit that share button and get in the comments. The more you share and the more you comment, the more chances you have to win one of our 3 prizes tonight. So share and comment. The more you comment and share, the more chances you have to win. Let's see your ideas. What ideas do you have for transitions? What questions do you have about transitions? Get in those comments. Let's share some ideas. And I want to give everybody a heads up. They're still here 12 hours later working on our air conditioning. And so they're coming in and out of the door. So if you hear something or if you see me looking, that's what it is. So Jeremy, tell everybody a little bit about your Elevate virtual session. What it's about. What are you going to share with us?
So, like Mr. Gregg said, we will be talking about transition. And one thing you said, Mr. Gregg, was chaos. We already know when you're trying to transition 22 little 5 and 4-year-olds from one place to the next, it is always going to be chaotic if you don't have some type of routine system or some type of ritual what you do to keep their attention going. So what Mr. J is going to be showing you during his presentation is while you're transitioning, some couple of gems and resources and a couple of games you can do with your bodies and move with your body that will help you move and keep your students' hands and feet where they supposed to belong on the floor and to themselves, but also keep their mind wondering and exploring while they're waiting. Because we have a no wait time in pre-K, Mr. Gray. That's something we do in my pre-K. We have no wait time. So we're always doing something. If we got little fidget spinners in our hands, if we are doing something it's never no waiting time. Mr. Greg, I get in there, I get the clapping. January, February, March, and April. I'm not going we gonna dance, Mister. I'm gonna put a little dance moves in. I just told y'all that club promoter dance moves is gonna come out. I'm gonna show y'all. I'm gonna wiggle a little bit now. I'm gonna let y'all know. So while we in there, and y'all know, I'm originally from Alabama, so I'm gonna give you the Baptist clap. January, February, March, and April, man. And then once we get going, everybody gonna be like, "Oh, that's a boom, Mr. J. All right, come on, let's move with me then." And now I'm just sending 2 or 3 kids to the bathroom. We're still moving. They coming back out of the bathroom. They trying to rush and use the bathroom now because they want a little bit of January, February. So come on in. Make sure you bring your dancing shoes inside of this session. Don't call me and be like, "Oh, I'm tired. It's gonna be early in the morning. Oh, why did my admin sign me up for this training?" Listen, when you come in here, I need you smiling, have your headband on, because we about to get this thing going now. I'm telling you right now, we're going to have a great time. And I want you to not really just have a great time. I want you to get up and model. I know this is a virtual training. I understand. But this is not your regular virtual training with Mr. J. We're going to get up. We're going to move our bodies because if you cannot do anything before you try to teach them baby something, we have to model. If they don't see us model the behavior, then you're gonna get all type of chaotic stuff going on still because you wasn't a good model to the babies. So Mr. J is gonna model with you all first, and then you all gonna have to get in the groove. So when you go in that classroom, you don't need no YouTube, you don't need no music, you don't need Greg and Steve CD or nothing like that. You just need your hands to clap. January, February, March, and just make the tune go in their head. And now we're learning, we're singing, we're using our hands so we can't hit. Our feet are marching so we can't kick. So I need you to go ahead and get y'all tennis shoes ready right now. If you don't have them, go ahead and go on to Amazon, get your pair of tennis shoes. Meet me on the virtual training with transitioning with Mr. J.
I love it. I love it. And listen, y'all, we're not kidding. Like, we expect to see videos of y'all dancing with Mr. J this summer at Elevate Virtual. So
yes,
if you have not yet registered for Elevate Virtual, now is the time. Click the links in the comments and the description to get registered. Use the code Jeremy. That'll save you an extra 25% off, which means you can register for Elevate Virtual for $80 instead of $100. That's going to get you 90 days on demand, unlimited virtual access to 36 sessions, including 4 keynotes, hundreds of dollars of resources to download for your classroom, $10,000 in giveaways, a certificate of contact for 36 hours. The great thing about Elevate Virtual is it's all brand new content and it can be accessed anytime, anywhere, as much as you want for those 90 days from June 1st through August 31st. And yes, Sheila, you need to get on Amazon and get a pair of shoes and a headband because during Mr. J's transition session at Elevate Virtual, you're going to be up and moving and dancing. And so you got to be ready. And yes, I expect to see videos of you all doing this virtually this summer. So click the links, get registered, use the code Jeremy for an additional 25% off of your registration. There's some great comments coming in, a couple of questions I want to throw out there.
Okay.
And I want to hear your answer. And I would love for the people for everyone in the comments to answer as well. So this is a good one. And I'm going to be interested to hear your thoughts on this, and I want to hear what everybody thinks in the comments. How do you motivate a kiddo that just is not interested in moving during brain breaks or transitioning?
I'm a big believer in finding the interest of my baby. So I'm big about learning the kid during the social emotional stage. And I went through a training to kind of put me in that mindset of how I want to learn the kid. But it helps me identify what the kid likes to do. like she said, I'm already knowing what she's thinking. Not all kids like to move, especially a sensory kid might not like to move. But if it is a sensory kid, it's something that that kid do like to do that you can kind of let me say this on live right now, Mr. Grant, close your ears. There's nothing wrong with positive bribery. Once you find out what a student or a kid loves to do, they may like to play with something squishy in their hands while they get up and move. And they might not move a little bit the first 2 days. They might not move the first 2 weeks. But if you keep doing that routine in front of them every day and you allow them to do something that they like to do, they're going to eventually kind of get into it and start to moving. I had a nonverbal student that came in that wouldn't say anything, not one day. She came in every day. She was afraid of me already because I was a male teacher and I stood over her like a big giant. So she never said anything. And y'all know how Mr. J is. Y'all know I'm loud. I like to move. I like to dance. She wasn't feeling it. She was not feeling it. But one thing I did learn is I started to learn little things she liked. She liked the baby dolls. I knew one thing she did. She liked to comb some hair. She liked to put some hairs in some rubber bands. And normally in my classroom, I don't just let students just get rubber bands because anything can happen crazy, right? I trusted her. I said, well, all right, I'm gonna just put these little rubber bands right here. She brought like 2 or 3 with her to school every day, but she always losing. So I had my own little pack that we use with all the geo boards, and I give her to her. I let her do it, and I let her get up with it, and she walk around and she move with it. Before you know it, she doing everything you asking her to do because now she see that you want to make her happy with things that relatable to her. Even though
Love it.
I don't have anything to do with baby dolls, but I'm gonna sit there and do some ponytails with that baby doll because I know she like it. So
Yep.
now I can use it and say, hey, this baby doll is going to dance now. You got to come dance with us. So just use things that they are interested in to help them and motivate them to want to do it. And if they still don't, allow them to sit down and just listen to the music. Someday they might just
Yeah.
move the
And
shoulder,
that's okay too.
and that's okay.
And I was thinking some kids may just don't want to be watched. And so
Mm-hmm.
maybe they go to the back and do it in,
Yep. Some kids
taking
don't like
some of
Mr.
that
Greg.
attention off of
You
them.
said it. Some kids just don't like that much attention because they don't get
Right.
that much attention at home. And seeing their other friends look at them, sometimes they don't think that's positive attention. They like, oh, you looking at me? Why you looking at me? So they might want to go to the back.
Right.
They might
And
want to go by the bathroom.
you
You never
just said
know.
something that just reminded me. You said, they don't understand that it's positive attention. And
Yeah.
this is actually something that we have to explicitly teach our kids. And I
Yeah.
know this because we went through this with Adeline.
Mm-hmm.
She loves to get on stage and elevate,
Yeah.
but not this past year, but 2 years ago, she got on stage and got upset and had to be taken off stage
Because it was too
because
much attention.
and she said to us later, she said they were laughing at me. And we were like, okay, they weren't laughing at you. They were laughing because you were making them happy. And so
Mm-hmm.
now that she understands that positive attention, it's a much better experience for her. And so I think that's such a good point
Yes.
that we might miss in some of this
We
when
all
we're
miss
talking
it.
about kids who don't want to
Mm-hmm.
participate. Maybe they do want to participate. They just don't want everybody looking at them. So
Yep.
give them
Yep.
space in the back where no one's
Yeah.
watching them.
And watch how they boogie on down.
Yeah,
Boogie, I'm telling you now, they're gonna
that's
boogie
me.
down for you. Yes,
I want to be in the back
in the
where
back,
nobody's watching
right?
me
And I
because
was just about to say, Mr. Greg, we have adults right now that doesn't like that much of positive attention, and we know better. We know, like, okay, they're not really looking at us in a negative way, but we don't want to. We have shy adults that want to be in the back. They want to, boogie on down in the back and then go and sit down a little bit because they don't want that much attention. So how you think 4 and 5 year old feel? That's their whole world in front of them. So we have to be relatable. We have to be adaptable. And we have to be willing to get down on their level to understand what their needs are.
right. I love it. Okay, give us one of your favorite transitions.
Uh, I
Give us an
just gave
idea.
I just gave y'all one, but I also like this one right here now, and this one y'all might see, y'all might not on the transition thing. But I love the one when we're being frauds, and it's the days of the week songs. Instead of us just saying the days of the week, it's the Adam Family beat, da 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 da, boom boom, da da da, and it's just simple. Normally people just be like clap clap, stomp stomp, roof roof. No, we're wanting to be frauds. So we're gonna like days of the week, ribbit, ribbit, days of the week, ribbit, ribbit, days of the week, days of the week, days of the week, ribbit, ribbit. Now, before I tell y'all what we're gonna do behind this, I told y'all before we started, Mr. J has some club promoter moves. I can dance, I can do the twist, twist. So after we say days of the week, da 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 da, then we go. It's Sunday and it's Monday. It's Tuesday and it's Wednesday. It's Thursday and it's Friday. And then it's Saturday, days of the week, ribbit, ribbit, days of the week, ribbit, ribbit. And we are actually hopping like frogs. So right now, Mr. J is sitting down, and I really want to get up and show y'all what's going on. But Mr. J been working all day, so we're gonna keep it a little bit low for y'all today. Now, y'all go ahead and sign up and get the real deal. But listen, you get there, you do the bunny hops, and you bunny hop all around the classroom, and now guess what you got? You got a line full of bunnies behind you while you can send them to the bathroom. You can let them go line up and go to the next center. You can let them go to the next small group. But while they going, they hopping all the way there because days of the week, ribbit, ribbit. Y'all understand? Go ahead and put some frogs in there. Ribbit, ribbit. Go ahead and put some frogs in the comments tonight. Because they're all gonna be
I love
ribbit,
it.
ribbit in this training all day long. Y'all babies go ahead and say, I wanna be a frog. There's gonna be the happy little frog ever that you see in your life, okay? So listen, my babies be super in tune. They love it. And I just switch up the animals every day because every student in your classroom like an animal. Even
Right.
if they don't like an animal, they're infatuated with an animal. And what I mean by that, they want to know what this animal does. So this is a good way to teach animals and science and things inside of your classroom. You can touch so many domains with this. But one thing you're going to do, you're going to get up and be active. I need you to model. Days of the week, ribbit, ribbit. Don't forget it now. Don't y'all
I
forget
love
it.
it. Well, listen, the comments are going crazy. Lots of frogs. People are loving it. Summer is saying like, oh, this is a great idea. She's like, I love your idea to change it up. People are we all love that song, and we
Come
all,
on.
we know that song. But how
Yes.
simple is that to change it up? And listen,
Simple, Mr. Greg.
this is what Elevate is all about. Are these simple ideas that you can do immediately, because guess what? Y'all just got an idea, and guess what you can go do in your classroom tomorrow? You can go do the Days of the Week song, or really any song, right?
Any
And you can add
song.
in some animal. And I love the idea. You said it, and I don't know if people caught it, but you said you could have them in a line, like hopping, and you're going to this center. Like,
Yeah.
I love that you're kind of hopping
You
around the
dropping
room
them off.
and
You
dropping
dropping
them
off.
off.
Yeah. You just dropping
Love
them
it.
off while you go. Yeah, it's fun. And one thing about it is their mind to do negative things or interaction with their friend is no thought of that because everybody is smiling, having fun. Mr. J is up and moving. I'm not just sitting down in the corner
Right.
doing paperwork, doing something. No, I'm up and I'm active with them. I'm modeling for them. Because if you can model positive behavior, then you can expect to see positive behavior. If you do not model positive behavior, there's no way you're going to expect to see positive behavior in your classroom every day or any day. So
Right.
these are things we have to model. I don't get them to hop around, all of them to hop around the first day. I do not. But by the time we get to May, by the time graduation, we have everybody in the school hopping saying ribbit, ribbit, even the parents. Because they go home and they learn it at school. And the thing about it is, Mr. Greg, they really sometimes forget that they're learning. Because we up having so much fun that they forget we learning the days of the week.
Right. And listen, this is what Elevate is all about, y'all. If you haven't yet registered for Elevate Virtual, do it now, because you've already got some ideas, right, from Mr. J, and it's only been 20 minutes. So imagine what you're going to get from his entire session at Elevate Virtual. Plus, he's going to be up moving, and he's going to have you up moving, even though it's a virtual PD. You're going to be up and moving. So click the links, get registered for Elevate Virtual. 90 days virtual on-demand unlimited access from June 1st through August 31st. What that means for you is you can access the content as much as you want, anywhere, anytime, however you want, on your phone, your computer, your tablet. And we even have an app to make it easier, so you literally can access anytime, anywhere. Maria says it's her third virtual and she can't wait. The great thing about this, Maria, is it's all brand new content. So if you've been to Elevate Virtual before, go ahead and get registered. The links to register are in the comments and in the description. And when you click those links and register, also enter the code Jeremy. That'll save you an extra 25% off, which will get you registered for $80 instead of $100. So go ahead and get registered. You don't want to miss out on Elevate Virtual. And as a reminder, here in a few minutes, we are giving away 3 prizes tonight: a free ticket to Elevate Virtual, a $25 gift card to tksstore.com, and a premium teacher planner from Berto & Co. by TKS. All you need to do to enter tonight is to hit the share button and comment. The more you share, the more you comment, the more chances you have to win, because the way the system works, it picks up on people who are engaging with us. So get busy in the comments and hit that share button. Invite your friends to join us. There are a couple of other questions. Alicia says she's a little too old to be going that low, but I would try to hop like a bunny. Girl, me too. Sometimes the knee, listen, I have a bad knee. Sometimes the knee just
Listen,
says no. We get it.
listen. Some just
But
give a
hey,
little bit,
at least the
just a
kids will
little
get
bit.
you up. If you're stuck, the kids will help you up.
Yeah, they're gonna help you because they're gonna laugh with you. It's gonna be so much fun that you might even forget that you got a little pain until it's time to sit down.
Right.
Because sometimes
Well,
Mr. J, I be hurting a little bit now. I can't lie to you because Mr. J like to be active, but sometimes like, oh, Mr. J, you're getting a little bit older now. You got to take it a little slow, model a little slower. So as long as you up and moving with them, they just gonna be having fun with you. They gonna love to see you up and being moving. Especially if you're not a real movement teacher. So if you get up and do that, that's going to be a shocker. So that's going to make them want to be in tune and be happy about that. So just let's get up and model what we want to show our babies so they can model positive behavior in the classroom with their peers.
So Jackie says, not everyone has Megan Thee Stallion knees.
I was just about to say it. See what I'm talking about? See, I wasn't going to say it. I wasn't going to say it, but I know.
Listen, y'all are cracking me up. There was a question early on from Jamie, and I want to throw it out there. What are some transitioning cues that you use? Some transitioning cues.
Like, as in what, Mr. Greg? Cues as in
So, like, for us, for like when it's time to, like, if we're doing like centers or whatever, and it's time to clean up, for us, our transition cue is a cleanup, is a song. So my kids know, and we use the same song because the kids know when that song comes on that it's time to stop and clean up because we're moving on to something else. So that's our transition cue. And really that's the only one I have. So the kids know that means we're stopping and we're moving on to something else.
I'm gonna give you two, Mr. Greg.
Okay.
So I don't really call them cues. I call them attention grabbers.
Okay.
One that I use is Red Robin.
Yum.
And automatically they know when I say Red Robin and they say yum, either that's time for what? What you think that's time for, Mr. Greg?
Lunch.
That's time for lunch. That's time to go eat. So that's one that we do. And normally I do that when we're in big centers and we're, transitioning from the centers and things. So I don't have to yell and say, hey, everybody, clean up blocks. I told you you need to clean up dramatic play. Why you haven't cleaned up science yet? That's what I used to be my first 3 years. I was.
Right.
And then I learned that if you have some great attention grabbers that can mean the same thing as everything I just said, they'll be able to get it. So my first one is Robin.
Yum.
And then I got another one, Mr. Green. When we were outside and we were being wild and it's time to transition from outside back inside of the classroom, I'll be like, Mufasa, Mufasa. And for all of my people on here tonight, I know you've seen Lion King before, and he used to have some hyenas. All the hyenas was around Mufasa. And anytime you said Mufasa name, the hyenas would they get scared. So what I taught my students is, and when I say Mufasa, Mufasa, they say, ooh, Mufasa. But they also know it's time to go. It's time to go back inside now because now Mufasa is now Mr. J. So Mr. J is saying, hey, now it's time to go in. So all the kids are like, ooh, Mufasa. And we line up. Just as simple as possible. But it is so fun with them because they got to do, they look like this. So now we got to do crazy stuff with it. We make it fun. We make it engaging. But you're not yelling at them. You're getting their attention by saying something that they know and that is relatable, but something that is very, very positive. The only thing I'm saying is Mufasa, and we just Mufasa. And we're ready to go to the next thing. So I can't give you the third one unless you go and sign up for the training right now, tonight. Get inside of Mr. J transitioning training session, guys. And when I tell you we're going to have a blast, and as you can see already, Mr. J giving you some gems tonight. Please feel free to use any of these gems. Red Robin, yum. This is going to be your favorite one. You got to rub your belly with it like this too. All right? So don't forget it now. Don't forget
I love the belly rub.
You got to do the belly rub.
Right?
You got to be into it.
I love it. So we have a few more minutes. So I want to give everybody another chance to enter for tonight's giveaways. Hit the share button. Get in the comments. The more you share, the more you comment, the more chances you have to win a free ticket to Elevate Virtual, a $25 TKS store gift card, and a free premium teacher planner from Berto & Co. by TKS. So, of course, in our classroom, our attention grabber is the doorbell. We love our doorbell. And now we have our own doorbell, the doorbell by TKS. It's available in our store. And this is something that we we've used for years. And so we
Mhm.
finally were able to put together our own doorbell that is perfect for teachers. It comes on a sparkly lanyard. It's got all the chimes. It's loud. So, we
I
love the
love the
doorbell.
doorbell. I gotta get one, Mr.
You
Greg.
got to get one. We love
I gotta
them.
get one for the class, man.
Yes. And so many people, I think this is kind of a good point to kind of bring things home. There's the doorbell. Thank you, Jesse. Look at that. It's on sale right now.
Oh yeah, we gotta go and get that. If you haven't got it, Mr. J is gonna get it for his classroom. So go ahead and get it, because once I get to post my videos, I don't want to hear you say, "But I said I was gonna get it before." No, go ahead and get it right now, because
Right.
Mr. J is gonna get his ASAP.
So many people have been speaking on this in the comments, and you have as well. And I think this is a good way to kind of wrap things up. Is that you have to do it too. Yeah. Like, we can't expect our kids to get out there and sing and dance and move if we're not doing it. And so y'all get up, have some fun, dance, move, do the transitions, do it with them, because guess what? You're also creating a safe environment. And for some, you were asking earlier, somebody was asking, what about the kids who don't want to do it? This is how you get them to do it. When they see us doing it, that's going to help them feel more comfortable to do it. So I think that's a great place to kind of wrap things up tonight, because we want to see y'all doing it. Like, y'all have to get up. We need to be up there doing it. We can't ever ask our kids to do stuff that we're not willing to do.
Yep. We can't ask them to do something that we're not willing to do. And they are looking at that. That can inspire so many students. I have inspired so many students, nonverbal and verbal, to do something that they never wanted to do, and that they thought they was never be able to dance in class, because the environment feels safe to be able to dance in class. So you're absolutely right.
All right. Well, listen, I can't wait. You've already given us some great ideas. You've got me ready to get up and move. So I can't wait for your session. So everybody, get registered so that you can learn more from Mr. J at Elevate Virtual. The links to register are in the comments and the description. Click those links and use the code Jeremy. That will save you an extra 25% off, which means you'll get registered for $80 instead of $100. And that gets you access to Elevate Virtual beginning June 1st. It's 90 days on-demand virtual access to 36 sessions, including 4 keynotes, $10,000 in prizes to give away, hundreds and hundreds of dollars of free resources for your classroom, a certificate of contact for 36 hours, so much more. And the great thing about virtual conferences is you can watch anytime, anywhere. And because we have our own app, you can literally take Elevate Virtual with you anywhere, anytime. So get registered, click those links, and use that code Jeremy to save yourself 25% off. Lots of love for you, Mr. J, in the comments. Everybody is saying that thank you. They love you.
Thank y'all
Jessica
so
says
much.
Baptist clap for you, Mr. Greg. Well,
that is hilarious. I just saw that. That is so hilarious. Listen, give it to them. Give it to them, y'all. Y'all know what that Baptist clap is. That's that hard clap. You got to make sure they can hear it. But Mr. Greg, I just want to tell everybody where y'all can find me at. Y'all can see some of these same videos and me doing these same things in my classroom. I'm not just saying this, I live by it. You guys can find me on Your Kid's Favorite Pre-K Teacher on Instagram, and you can watch all of these videos that me and my classroom do every day. So I'm not just up here just preaching what I'm saying. I'm really living it too, guys. So I want you guys to go get some of them videos and use some of them ideas for you in your classroom as well.
And that's what Elevate, that right there that's what Elevate is. We are all active in schools and classrooms. And so we get it, we understand. And so we're sharing with you, not only is it research-based and backed by the latest research, but it's classroom proven, because we're doing it in our schools and in our classroom, and it's working and it's effective. And so that's just another thing that makes Elevate so unique. So join us this summer at Elevate Virtual. Click the links, get registered, use the code Jeremy to save 25% off of your registration. And now we have 3 prizes to give away. If you are any of the 3 winners, you will need to send an email to jason@elevateyourclassroom.com. Our first winner is Jessica Herndon. Congratulations, Jessica. You have won a free ticket to Elevate Virtual. Jessica, send an email to jason@elevateyourclassroom.com and he will take care of your ticket. Next, we have a $25 gift card to the TKS store, and that goes to Crystal Foro. Congratulations, Crystal. You have won a free ticket to elevate your, Crystal, you have won a free $25 gift card to the TKS store. So Crystal, send an email to jason@elevateyourclassroom.com. And finally, we have a premium teacher planner from Berto & Co. by TKS, and that goes to Kim Chavez. Congratulations, Kim. You've won a free premium teacher planner from Berto & Co. by TKS. Kim, send an email to jason@elevateyourclassroom.com, and he will hook you up with your planner. And if you don't have your teacher planner from Berto & Co., now is the time. Head over to bertoandco.com and get yourself a planner. We have sold out of one design. We're selling, others are selling quickly. We're running low on some designs. And right now at bertoandco.com, in honor of Teacher Appreciation, it's free shipping on orders over $50. So grab yourself a planner, a clipfolio, some notepads, some notebooks, all the things, and check that out, bertoandco.com. Get registered. Come see Mr. J at Elevate Virtual and in person, right? You'll be in Austin, right?
I'll be in Austin as well. So if you can't get virtual, guys, come see me in person.
Or do both, because they're two separate events with all different content. So there you go. Come hang out with us this summer at Elevate Virtual and Elevate in person, Nashville, Austin, and St. Paul. We can't wait to see you all. Mr. J, thank you. You're amazing. Thank you for being a part of Elevate.
Thank you so much, man. I'm honored.
And to all of you who are watching, again, happy Teacher Appreciation Day. Happy Teacher Appreciation Week. We are so thankful for you and all that you do, and we appreciate you. We see you, we hear you, and we are honored to be in this profession with all of you. Thank you so much. Everyone have a great night, and we'll see you soon. Bye, everybody.
All right.